Peace, 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 family. Welcome to Good News and Divine Warning Ministries. It's the boy, Knowledge Mind, aka the true Knowledge Mind, KDM, aka Allegor Malik El Ray, aka Allegor Knowledge Malik El Ray. It's your boy, Divine Code Radio, aka Good News and Divine Warning Ministries. It's all that over here. Anyway, the 9-7 man Nubian is here to speak once again. And I want to talk about, a lot of people have to understand something. We was put into this world where we was given information about certain things and we ran with it. But now that we at that age and at that conscious level, to a point where technology has advanced to a point where you got all these different technology ways to investigate. There's been books and things here for millions of years. And one reason about a lot of our people, especially people of the indigenous cultures, specifically the so-called African-Americans, blacks, or whatever you want to call us, we preferably like to call ourselves the Nubian people. We have been miseducated, misled, misguided, and misunderstood about a lot of things. And due to a lot of things, slavery, not knowing who we are, cultures and things like that, and being guided for so long under the white rule of government and politics and education and the things how they run, and just being guided under that, and we getting so whitewashed and comfortable in this system, we scared of anything that brings us back to who we are and our understanding of things and the truth. I bring the truth about a lot of things, about the contributions that our people had to this civilization of society. But we was taught in educational European school system that we were just slaves and this and that we was, before we were slaves, we were just savages running wild in Africa, but not being taught that we was in Africa building kingdoms, that we ruled kingdoms. And with the knowledge that we had in Africa and when we ruled ancient kingdoms in Egypt before the Arabs came and invaded and conquered it and things like that, but we was rulers of the whole planet. The black people was on every continent. We was the first race of people here on the planet. Not saying we the best race, but we the most original and most in tune race with the natural existence of life itself, which is the reason that we the most hated. And we're not knowing why we the most hated, because our ignorance of not knowing who we are. But once you know who we are and where we came from and the ability we have, once we access our true abilities and true knowledge of who we are and what we can do, we will understand why the oppositional forces hate us and why they miseducate us and lie to us and steal a lot of things that we contribute. See, so-called black people don't love themselves or see no value in themselves because they feel like they haven't contributed nothing to the world. They don't feel like they're anybody. Just feel like all they are was slaves and savages, but not knowing that you're gods, you're goddesses, kings and queens, you are royalties in ancient Egyptian empires. We build the pyramids without us giving knowledge of agriculture or building the pyramids. The Europeans weren't able to build these tall skyscrapers and things that they have in their countries and in their states and things like that. If it wasn't for the ancient Egyptian, which are the ancient African Egyptian, not the Arab Egyptians that we have today, which weren't descendants of Egypt, not the original descendants, the Africans, because Egypt and Africa, and the original descendant of the land of Africa were the dark melanated people of my hue. So therefore, if it wasn't for those ancient civilizations back then, a lot of things like surgery, hygiene, even education, a lot of that stuff wouldn't exist. But the thing is, a lot of these secret things were given to people back in that age of time, and they took it and used it against us and duped off and killed most of the ancestors off, captured them, brought them over here, gave them the Bible and slavery, beat them, and put fear into them, and then now they put fear into them, and now the black man fears the white man to a point, not physically, but mentally, due to all the program that's been programmed to the black mind. So you can see the black man and woman here, or the black child, the man, or whatever here in America can shoot a gun at each other with no remorse, but scared to pull the point a gun and shoot back at a racist police officer that's gonna kill you just for being you. But you want to kill another young black man because he got on a better pair of shoes than you got. But you got these Europeans going around killing or whatever, just for whatever reason. But you hate yourself so much you feel like you can't do no harm to him no matter what he does to you. But you can always harm yourself because you feel like you don't love yourself and nobody loves y'all. So I feel like if I go kill another black guy, it'd be a big deal. But if I kill this white guy right here, oh, they're going to have the whole goddamn United States Army and Marines on my ass. But see, that's how we think. Because we hate ourselves that much, we respect the other cultures and races, want to learn their languages and eat their foods or practice their religious and spirituality, but not our own, because we hate ourselves because we was taught incorrect knowledge of who we are. Instead of you letting these oppositional forces tell you who you are, you don't have the mind to say, you know what, I hear what you're saying, but I feel like I'm something other than what you're saying. And by me feeling like I'm other than what you're saying, there has to be some falsehood to your truth, because I don't feel like a savage. I don't feel like a young black man that's dumb and that don't have any knowledge, that's going to be a drug dealer or another statistic. I don't feel like that. I feel like I'm a young black man that feel like I could be the president of the United States, and I feel like I'm only getting that courage and courage and self-confidence from somewhere, and I'm not getting it from this society. So where am I getting that confidence? I'm getting it from my ancient ancestors who had the spirits of God and goddesses who ruled ancient empires, and now they're starting to access themselves within me, and I'm starting to bring it out to the manifestation into the forefront. So I'm gonna be coming on this channel like I told the individuals on my radio or stereo podcast channel. I'm gonna be bringing a new science from now on. Lately I've been bringing a lot of motivational videos and self-talk videos and daily inspirational videos, but from now on, for the next few months, I'm gonna be bringing a science of a book called What is Quantum Melanin Physics. And the reason I'm bringing this science because I feel it's very detrimental for those of dark skin color to understand the power that they possess within their skins and what that dark skin really means and what it really carries. Peace and light.